So I woke up today and I just decided to talk about a little of, what men and women have normalized in the institution of marriage. Because men have, dominated this scene for centuries, making us believe that once they marry us, we become their slaves. I'm talking about physical slaves, I'm talking about emotional slaves, I'm talking about psychological slaves, I'm talking about mental slave. That's what the woman becomes. Like, we don't have any feelings, we don't matter. Our feelings don't matter. Forget about validation. They will never give you any validation. If you're waiting, to be validated, don't even bother. Some of these men, some, not all. So my own personal experience, right? I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty, but how a man would feel like it's normal, to get a woman pregnant. I really need to talk about this because it's been weighing on me. You get your wife pregnant, and from that day that she found out that she was pregnant, she announces to you, you switch off. That woman will carry that pregnancy for 9 whole months alone, unless for special people who are loved at home. Once you're loved at home, it's a different thing, But just imagine that maybe your parents are no longer there. You don't have brothers, you don't have sisters, you don't have, any family that you can lean on that would help you during this period. You'd be literally all by yourself, because these people, they will not care. They won't care about you. You will go for antenatal alone. You will sit down in those halls alone. You will go and meet your doctor alone. You will get your message alone. Whatever it is that the doctor finds out, you're dealing with these things alone during pregnancy. Pregnancy is a time in a woman's life where there is a chance, there is a huge chance that you might not make it. I don't want to scare anybody, but that's the fact. People die during pregnancy. I had a copper whilst we were pregnant. My first pregnancy, she was my copper, right? And we got pregnant at the same time. And, we would exchange stories about our pregnancies and everything, and she would tell me how she's feeling. I would tell her how I'm feeling and stuff like that. And we continued like this every week. We would talk to each other because my pregnancy was showing me Shege, hers was showing her Shege. But, we're just trying to form that community, that bond whereby, we talk about these things and we feel better. And on the 6th month, I remember vividly, one other of my coppers called me. Have I heard? I said, heard what? And she said that this girl lost her life. That she was having both panic attacks and she was having chest pain. She was, I don't know if she was asthmatic. I don't know. I can't really tell, because when I called her husband and I was crying, I was literally crying, because me and this girl had formed a bond this 9 months, right? And what the man had to tell me is that if I'm crying like this, that what do I expect him to do? Anyways, you go through this phase of antenatal alone. And then when it comes to the delivery date, when it comes to the day you're supposed to put to bed, whether it's that you're doing it vaginally, whether it's that you're doing it via CS, that man is still not available. That man is still not available. And I'm not supposed to bear a grudge. I'm not supposed to be angry. Something we did together. You allow me to do it all by myself. And you feel like everything is normal. You feel like everything is going to be normal from after that. No, it's never going to be normal. Because I cannot forgive that. I cannot understand it. I cannot. Even if you open my head and say I should understand, there's no understanding that. Because the pain, the burden of being pregnant is not something that you take lightly. Pregnancy, women don't talk about it, a lot, because we've been programmed. Oh, it's natural. Some people will say it's not a sickness. It's natural, but you can die. You can lose your life. And what happens? That man will move on. It's not his business. You were doing your duty. You died in the line of duty. And somebody will come on the internet. Somebody will still come on the internet and say that, men are polygamous in nature. a man can still cheat and love his wife. But there are women that when we cheat emotionally. We cheat with our hearts. Okay, you cheat with your body while I cheat with my heart. And you tell me that you don't lose a part of yourself when you're cheating. It's only the woman that will lose a part of herself. It's only the woman that might fall in love with the guy. You don't fall in love with a side chick. Really? That's why you keep going back. You keep going back and forth with that side chick. And then you open the mouth that you use in eating egusi soup and fufu. And you come on internet and you say that that you guys are polygamous in nature. They play. That one wasn't enough for you. You still had the guts, effrontery, liver, to come and say that your wife knows you now, that you're the king of malice, that you love your little ones, and then you keep late nights. What are you doing? You're doing yourself. Is it in Nigeria of today that you're keeping late nights, or anywhere in the world that you are? There's insecurity everywhere, my dear. And you feel like, okay, because you're keeping late nights, my dear, you're teaching that woman to be strong. You see that malice, that period where you feel like, oh, I'm not talking to her, I'm not eating her food, I'm not, not coming close to her. You're teaching that woman how to be independent, how to live without you, how to learn to live without you. That's just what you're doing. And by the time you know it, my dear, whatever you see, you take it like that. I'm not encouraging anybody to go out of their marital homes to have extramarital affairs. I'm not encouraging anybody, but I'm just saying, human beings are funny creatures. You push us just hard enough, and you collect. That's the fact. That's the fact. And let me just tell you guys, say privacy. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. That's another programming so that you stay there and buy there. Don't talk about it. Let me tell you. You see, privacy, it breeds rubbish. So sorry to say, privacy breeds rubbish. It breeds stupid behavior. You're being private, right? It breeds stupid behavior. You're just giving that person, whoever it is in the relationship that is doing the abuse, you're fueling them. You're giving them the energy to continue to do what they're doing. But if they know that when they do rubbish, you're going to call meeting, you're even going to come out online and talk about it, they will not do rubbish. They will not do rubbish. So let everybody be mindful. Let everybody be mindful. This is not, this is not 1950. This is 2026, baby. Nobody is dulling anymore. If you feel say that you're going to treat a woman anyhow, you're going to collect anyhow. The internet is sweeting me this period,